Hey guys, and welcome back to more Let's Play Chrono Trigger DS. So, we just picked back up off here, and I decided I wanted to do a little something more. You remember that these people mentioned that there is a sewer that leads to Death Peak. Now, we could do that now, and it will provide us with a few extra levels. Not to mention, it will give us a shortcut to somewhere later that we could go do something important. Which I do intend to do. It's optional, but seeing as how I'm doing all the side quests and everything, we are going to be doing that. Or, we could go down here and finish everything with this. Oh, you plan to go below?
Of course!
We made many attempts ourselves, but they've always met with failure.
Well, there's no way of knowing what'll happen unless we try, right?
It's nice to see such spirited young people for a change. Careful then, and come back alive.
Let's see my levels here. Nah, I want to do a little bit more. You know what? We'll do both of these. First, we'll do the robots so that way we can fix everything off up here. I'm just warning you, either way there is going to be a boss. One boss, the one in the sewers, is still tough, but this one is pretty tough too. It really depends on what you want to do first. I guess since we're here, and we've already activated this little cutscene, we might as well do this one now. And then after this, instead of continuing on to where we would normally go after doing this, we are going to do the sewers. Just so that way we could shore up our numbers and get something out of the way, because if you do it later, it will be nothing. It will be the simplest thing you could ever do. But if you do it now, you'll get more experience. I'm sorry, I should say this while I'm upgrading because I forgot to do that on screen because I just started this literally right after finishing the last recording. So I should probably upgrade and save. Probably. So I'll just discuss this while I'm doing this. The sewers reach to Death Peak, as it said. There is something at Death Peak that, if you want to do, it's one of the optional side quests that you can do towards the later end of the game. Oh, we already have everything here. Okay, then that was quick. It's basically part of the side quests, and I'm going to be doing all the side quests. It's not going to be for quite a while, but it will still happen, and since I'm doing everything optional, we have to go there anyway. So we could either do things later on, when it will be a breeze, and we could literally just knock everything out in 5 seconds and it's more monotonous, or we can do it now, and do ourselves a little bit of training to make ourselves stronger now, rather than later, where it will be literally nothing for us. Now, knowing that I'm more of a grinder myself, and I like to be a little bit OP, you tell me, which one you think I'm gonna choose? I'm gonna choose to do it now, dang it. Not to mention, it will save so much time later, because later on you would still have to go through the sewers, you'd still have to do the exact same thing. The only difference is that it would be a cakewalk to you, like there would be no real point to it, and you'll still have to go through it. However, if we do it now, we will have the shortcut to Death Peak already made, and we will literally just have to walk for like a minute through the thing. So I think it's clear which choice I'm going to make here. And it's going to happen eventually, so it's not like, oh, well, this is something that we don't have to do and probably won't do. No, this is something that we will be doing, since I'm doing all the optional stuff. So let's get started with this for now. And then after this, we will do the sewers. Okay, 2 entranceways, but only one is open. What's up with this one? This console controls the door lock. We need a password to get through. Nope, we don't have a password, so I guess we're going the long way. Now, I warn you, there is a boss coming up, and he's not easy. I'll tell you the strategy of how to beat him, but he's not easy. I would recommend being a little bit higher than I am, or at level where I am. Because keep in mind, we're about at level, unfortunately, because we haven't had many places to grind. Appears to be a decorated statue. A note is attached to it warning anyone approaching the food stocks is subject to attack. And that's the boss leaving us a warning right now, I guess. Lovely. Well then, let's go issue him a warning of our own, shall we? A warning of what happens when you mess with humans. And say hello to him right now. Initiating command sequence.
Chrono, what's that?
Marl, let's smash this thing. Okay, so here you see the boss. Now he has three main parts. The main thing in the center, and the two pods on the side. Now, the first thing you want to do is get rid of the two pods on the side. It might not seem that intuitive, but believe me, you want to do it. If you try to attack the center before destroying the pods, then the pods will, all three of them will do a counterattack on you. A counterattack on your entire party, which at this point is very dangerous and can knock you down pretty quickly. So, you do not want to see Amplifier, that's a little bit of it. But now imagine that from both pods reflected against your entire party. So do not, I repeat, do not go for the center one right away. It may seem counterintuitive, and he will restore the pods, but until then he's open to punishment. Just do not attack him directly right away, or you will be in serious trouble. And I mean serious trouble because an attack that affects your entire party all at once, and just from one single attack, that's a pretty strong counterattack at this point. We're only level 10. We're not that high up yet. We really don't have that much to be able to sustain damage, so we really don't want to take that. Now you see it's doing that countdown. That's the countdown to reviving the pods. So just do as much damage as you can until that countdown hits 0. Then it's time to destroy the pods again. In fact, I'm waiting for that right now. Pods revived. Yep, exactly. That was what I was waiting for. I wasn't about to attack him before that because that would be dangerous for me. So that's basically the way this thing goes. Just keep knocking down the pods until they're dead and then go after him. That's just the way it's got to go, because if you go after the Guardian right away with the two pods, or even just one of the pods alive, it will initiate a counterattack which will hit every single one of you at the same time, and that's not worth it. It's going to take a while because you have to destroy the little pod and then the Guardian over and over again, but in the end it really is worth it. Okay, now just straight out go for the Guardian again. Hopefully we can knock him down this time. I don't want this to take that long. This is why I wanted to be a little bit OP in the first place, so this wouldn't take long because I knew this was coming. But the sewers will hopefully get us a little bit over level again, because they're optional at this point, and they'll get us some much needed experience early on. So needless to say, I think it's better to go and do those after this. But first we want to solve this whole problem for the people of the Dome. Ah yes, and we won 2 rounds of that around level 10, and you'll get him down. And we won with not too much trouble. Didn't sustain much damage except for Marl over there, but still really good for what we did. Okay, 300, 1,000, Chrono's level increase. That's good. So level 11, 10, and 10. And it looks like it's not going to be too long until everyone else at level 11 too. Okay, so we got that done. Let's go to the food supply.
Yuck, something reeks.
Everything's completely rotten. The refrigeration must have failed.
Chrono, look!
He's not breathing. Must have died down here. There's something in his hand. What do you suppose this is? It looks like some kind of seed.
A seed? Could it even grow in a place like this?
A note is written on a soiled scrap of paper. That rat is more than just a statue. It knows the secret of the stone. Catch it. So if you didn't like going on those girders before, guess what? You're doing it again. Have fun running and catching that rat on the walkways. I might actually have some trouble with it. So hopefully you'll be better than I am.
There, that must be it.
Shh, it might run away. Run after it and press the A button to catch it. You gotta be good on this. You can't mess up. You've got unlimited tries, so don't worry about that. Just, you gotta know your way in. You can't do what I just did. Because this is pretty precise. If you don't do it, you gotta do it again. Which means we might be doing this for a while because lag doesn't like me like that. Curse you, lag! I'm gonna have some serious trouble with this, aren't I? Come on, lag, don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Come on, lag. Let me turn when I need to. Oh, I was... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna see you guys in a minute when I do this, okay? This is frustrating, and you guys don't need to see this. So see you in 1 sec. And, of course, the second that I stop recording, I get it on my first try. Classic curse of LPing.
Squeak, I got it. I gave up. I'll tell you everything, Squeak. Press and hold the L and R button and then press the A button to activate the switch, Squeak. If you go and change the control screen around later, you'll have to figure it out on your own, Squeak.
Little rat bastard. Quite literally, little rat bastard. Okay. Now, okay. There we go. Ah, boy. So, let's destroy everything, shall we? Attacking detected motion source. Yes, they will actually attack the enemies. You can attack them right off if you want, or you could just go after the rats right away if you want. Really depends on your preference. Don't you hurt me. Yeah, slice you heart. Yee! Oh, there's a treasure down there, and we actually beat the people guarding it, so let's go get that. Mid-ether. Not bad. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Beetle-like things. Oh, joyous, joyful, joyous. These guys are just typical normal on me. Won't take long to beat. Just that we're actually getting to a pretty interesting point. So, really don't want to disrupt the action right now. Really don't. More beetles to beat? We are beating the beetles. Computer, don't do that. Computer, stop dimming whenever I'm playing you. Happy, why do you skip when my baby kisses me? Someone's got to get that too. I tend to seem to like to pick the 1%er jokes. I actually did that at my work once. I worked at a phone office, calling office, at my school for a little bit, and the theme of the year was Pokemon, and I'm like, oh my gosh, ooh, I'm a Pokemon nerd. This is like the best thing to ever happen to me. So I chose the Pokemon Ghastly because I'm like, ooh, I love my ghost types. So, of course, one of the days I'm like, I should pull a prank. So I decide to, they pass around this clipboard in which you could choose songs and they should also be played. while you're working. So, of course, anyone that knows Pokemon lore would guess what I chose. I, of course, chose none other than the original Lavender Town theme. Yes, the original Lavender Town theme. Anyone that knows Lavender Town Syndrome understands why that's funny. So I chose to play that, and then it got played, and I was just like, no one knows. So it was just my own little inside joke. But as I left, this one guy that came to work all the time wearing an Ash Ketchum hat stopped me. He's like, hey, I know what you did there. Good job. And I'm like, one of the 1%er jokes that makes me happy. Makes me happy, huh? Okay, now we don't need to battle these guys. I'll go back and battle these guys later. Just want to do this. Because this is some pretty important shit right here. This must be the supercomputer. Get ready to have your mind blown, guys. Good, it's still operational. If we run a search on temporal distortions, we might just find our gate. You go, Luca. Got it. East of here. There's the sewers, there's the next site. There's some kind of factory. And there's the dome. That must be where the gate is. There, Protodome.
Leave it to Luca. Who'd have thought this machine could tell us something like that? Say, what does this button do?
Oh boy, what'd you do, Marl? 1999 AD, visual record of the day of Lavos. Oh boy. This doesn't look good. Guys? Oh, this really doesn't look good. What is going on? Is that thing called Lavos? What's it doing? What's it doing? Oh god, that does not look friendly. It's pretty dang evil. Oh, and it's raining destruction from the heavens. Oh god. You gotta love the theme right now. I love these dramatic, like, boss ending of the world themes. So that's how this place got destroyed.
What was that?
Lavos. Is that what destroyed the world?
Then this really is our future?
No, it can't be. I won't believe it. This can't be the way the world ends. Oh god, guys. That's how the world ends. The way the world got the way it is now. It was destroyed when Lavos came out of the ground and rained destruction upon the earth from the heavens.
Chrono? Hey, that's right. We can change it. Change history, just like Chrono did when he saved me. We have to. Right, Luca? Right, Chrono?
She's going insane, guys! She's going insane! Yeah, I guess so. Unfortunately, we've got gates that will let us move through time. What do you say, Chrono? You think we're gonna let the world end like this? No fucking way. Okay, let's do it. And epic music ensues.
Alright, it's set. Chrono, Luca, let's do this.
First things first, let's get back to our own time period and see if we can find any information about this Lavos. Next stop, Protodome. Let's get back there. Some serious shit that just went down. This one might be a little bit longer of an episode, guys, but considering what we just found out, I think it's worth being a longer episode. And I need to heal. So it's a good thing that we've gotten this whole thing done, because this dome is now finished. All we have to do is go back up and tell the inhabitants what's going on, and that we got the seed for them. Gotta love this thing. Nope, don't feel like battling you. I'm gonna battle you later. Before going to the sewers. You know what? We have plenty of potions. Let's just use one to get Marl up to speed. Yeah, there we go. Gotta love this epic theme. After all, what we just found out, now that we've resolved to save the future. Ah, man. It fits so well. What were you doing? You were not Professor Charles Xavier. You cannot mess with my mind like that. You're just a bug. A little squashable bug. You shall get squashed just like one. Heh heh. You can tell I don't like bugs, right? The only bug that I really like is a praying mantis. Because they look so cool. In fact, I saw a praying mantis doing what looked like the robot on top of a car. And I went to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and it was like the best thing ever. Oh.
You're back!
And everyone moves in close. All eyes on us.
And what did you discover?
This is our future!
Hmm?
Who cares? Where's the food? Yeah, who cares? Idiot.
This was the only thing left.
A seed.
You don't know how long that Enertron will hold out. That seed might be your only hope.
Anyway, just stay alive! Don't give up! We won't either!
You're a strange bunch. You're different from us somehow.
You mean because we haven't lost hope?
Hope. That's a word I haven't heard in some time. It does have a comforting ring to it, though. I don't know what kind of seed this is, but I'll do my best to grow it.
What's that?
This may just be the thing we needed. You're off to Protodome, then. You'll need to pass through Site 32. Take this with you.
Jetbike key.
It's the key to a jet bike pirate to the Site 32 ruins. I used to ride it when I was young. Hopefully it still works. They've got even more powerful robots in that dome, and they've overrun the place. Take care, and don't give up hope!
Oh, that's sweet. We've given them hope. Okay, guys, so considering how long this probably already has been, I'm gonna cut it off here, do a little bit of grinding, and then we're gonna go to the sewers! Woo! Sewers, yay, I guess. So I will see you guys then. Bye!